Today is May 21st, I think, 2025. This is Terrence checking in, saying what's happening, y'all. Listen, I'm giving you a break here on this channel for a minute. So I said, look, let me just tap in with my peoples. What's happening, Pete? And I said, let me just let you check out again what I'm doing right here in my office. So what's happening, man? Everybody all right? I hope everybody's having a great day under the sunshine. It's great down here in Florida. The weather's always great. It's hot than a mug, man. Anybody hot where they at? I don't usually say that I can stand the weather, but it's just extra hot lately, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Somebody said carbon monoxide or something like that. But listen, I'm here, right here in my office. I'm going to check in with y'all for a minute and say what's up. I might have a few things to say, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? I got a few things due in about 15 minutes or so. So this will be a quick going live from my phone, you know. And I said, man, what the hell? Let me just get over here and talk to my people right quick. Man, so much going on, man. Working with a new group. So we've been dropping some tracks by tracks. I want to say, first of all, thank you for everybody who's reached out. All the great emails, some of my contacts, new friends and things of that nature. I just want to say blessings, man. Blessings to everybody. Hey, when you get a chance, check out my boy over there, man. Jero Street. Man, that's my homie right there, man. God bless me. Won a Grammy for working on a Chris Brown album. I think there was I don't feel like Googling right now. Y'all go Google that name, Jero Street. Check him out on Instagram over there, man. The dude always online. He always tapping in, letting y'all hear the new music he making live. I'm talking about he cooking up live over there on Instagram, man. Jero Street. Check him out when you get a chance, man. So let's start with a J. Go over there and check him out. He worked with Chris Brown album. He just got a Grammy. I think he got nominated for something else recently. Anyway, hey, look, this is a channel about bigging up my people, but at the same time, who am I? Terrence Wilburn. I am a marketer. I write my own books, y'all. I got so many books I've written and dropped. 15 self-help books that go from everything from music marketing to consciousness, spirituality, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm a best-selling author, y'all. Get over there right now. Matter of fact, we finna re-release the mega manual on music marketing. That was one of the bomb books that really bust out my marketing thing here online, having a coaching club and everything like that, helping folks out. And like I said, this whole YouTube is really a restart from like 3 different programs, man. So I'm right here live with y'all right here in my office, just letting y'all check out what I do. And I'm gonna be right here on my Mac, my PC, and I got my iPhone right here. So, you know, I'm gonna just be checking in. What's happening, everybody? I see little text right here. What's happening, Max? What's happening, Justin? What's good, man? Look, we over here just tapping in right quick, talking about music marketing, helping these artists build their subscriptions, you know, it's about the money, man. Streams is not doing it, y'all. Y'all know Snoop Dogg say he got 1 billion streams, right? He got like a $10,000 check. So how much are you getting? You know what? I just checked my stream the other day for some old stuff. I had 20,000 spins. What's happening, Suri? Love from me. Oh, yeah. Peace to the people over there in India, man. I hope y'all recovering over there, man, you know, from that thing that happened a few years ago. But listen, I found I had 20,000 streams on a little EP I did a while back. I dropped demos because I'm a songwriter. So guess what? When the people hear the song, they check me out to come in and do some music, right? So I dropped a EP. It had maybe about 6, 7 songs on that thing. It had 20,000 streams on it. Guess what, y'all? I ain't even know, but it was a $10 check. And I said, what the hell? Now I'm thankful for what's happening. How you doing over there, Siri? I said, I'm thankful for anything that come my way because I get residuals here, there off my books, off my music, off different things, off my channels, different things like that. But I said, how much is people really struggling right now? Think about it. Some of y'all not even getting no streams. I can't even see that name. What's happening over there? It look like Arabic. Hold up, I got text coming through. Anyway, but if you get no streams, y'all, Justin said, bro, I feel you. I had several streams, but next to nothing. That's what I'm talking about. You got to learn how to monetize. So anyway, I learned a long time ago from working with folks, preferably my cousin Lil John, showed me how to work from nothing to make something. Now, I done worked with a whole lot of different people over the years since that time, man, and before that time, independent artists. But I said, look, in order to cook up, what you going to do after you cook up? It's just like selling crack, y'all. After you stir the pot and cook it up and it rock up, you got to hit the streets with it. So that's what you got to do, man. So listen, artists are not making any money online, or it's barely any money. Like I said, I had 20,000 streams on something. They gave me a $10 check. I said, what the hell? Thank you for the $10 check, but look, I'm going to take that $10 and I'm going to take it and flip it up into something else. So that's what I mean by that, y'all. Y'all got to start learning how to monetize your musical genius, and that's what I do here on this channel. Again, this is Terrence. You can check out any of my books online. Right now, man, what's the book? I write so many books, y'all. Okay, we got Surviving the Music Business. This is one of the top books rated online for music marketing. You can check that out. The first chapter is free over there on Amazon right now. The text so small, y'all got to stop and read. Say you can say the N-word. You can say the N-word all you want to. You ain't finna nobody over there. Look, anyway, Surviving the Music Business is one of the top rated books online for music marketing. This book right now is one of the top books. It's probably #1 on Amazon. Go check out the first chapter for free. It's backwards right here on my side. I don't know how it looked to y'all. Surviving the Music Business is the top music marketing book. It's about my story of how I started from making beats with old Casio or something like that. I had Boss. Anyway, to go on to work with platinum Grammy winners and stuff like that. And I got my online coaching club. People are making money online, but see, guess what? They learning that stuff from me. Here's the thing, y'all. Now, I don't know everybody, and I don't know what everybody doing. Let me help you with something. Just like my boy Justin said, he ain't getting next to nothing on his streams. I told you just the other day how I drop from time to time EPs so it'll boost me up so I can go work with certain people. I put out an EP I put out 2 EPs about a couple of years ago. 20,000 streams on one of them. I ain't even paid no attention to. I said, well, okay, let me check it out. $10 check. But I said, okay, this is a blessing. What I'm going to do with this $10? I had to take that and reinvest in myself. See, look, don't take that and go put it in your cash app and go buy a cheeseburger or something like that. What you got to do is reinvest in yourself. And the best thing you can do is get you a book of information. I'm telling you, I ain't even joking, y'all. This book right here going to blow your mind on how you can start from nothing and end up with something. And the price just increased on that book. But like I said, the first chapter is free. The book now is $250. The Mega Manual on Music Market, we re-releasing that thing is going to be about $500. So anyway, I was letting people introduce this book for free. And I was letting others check it out for like a half price. But now the game is over, y'all. I am a music marketer. I help people monetize a musical genius. From the independent all the way up to the record labels, dog. So anyway, I am the highest paid music business consultant in my city. And right here, I'm on this YouTube live just giving y'all free game. It ain't really free because guess what? It's going to cost you something. It costs you to pay attention. And these books are no longer free, y'all. So that was an introductory thing so I can let y'all know what's happening here, right here on this channel. But anyway, the first chapter, you can go over there, I think somewhere on YouTube, Amazon, check it out. Somebody said, why don't you say it, man? How can I tap in with you? Hey, tap in since you want to say nigga all day long. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't offend nobody. You talking to the wrong generation. So listen, what y'all can do is tap in with that book. Tap in with this channel. Those who are not subscribed, I know you be watching secretly. I can see my analytics. But this is a channel that help folks out. And so right now I'm going to get back to this because I'm breaking down like 3 hard drives, going through some songs for some artists to start working on their new project. And what we're going to do now, y'all going to hit subscribe, like. Y'all going to ask y'all questions while I'm doing here. You ain't going to be able to hear none of my beats, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to listen to some stuff. I'm going to let you in on some little secret stuff I be listening to. Y'all can hear that at the same time. If you have anything, Justin, what do you say? Let's hear something. Well, if you want to hear some tracks, go ahead and, go through my channel. Just check out some tracks. You check out some old stuff. Right now, we're not doing that. I'm breaking down 3 hard drives on my MacBook Pro. I got my PC and all my other stuff here behind the screen. You can't see. If you got any questions for you can ask me a question. But if you want to hear some tracks, go over there on my YouTube. I'm at this YouTube page. Like it or, just check out them tracks right there. Those are tracks you might be interested in. I have no tracks to let everybody hear because these are tracks we're talking with other artists with. We don't let anybody hear their stuff. And we just putting it together. I said, let me go live because I hadn't been live on this page in a while. And matter of fact, I hadn't been live on this page since about Christmas time, y'all, right before I went on vacation. So anyway, other than that, listen, you want to give me some money, squiggly name, I can't read Arabic. Go over there, get this book, Surviving the Music Business. You can't get it for $30, it's now $250. Those who had the privilege to read this book were blessed by it. I got great reviews. Matter of fact, go over there and check out the interview I did on my page. I ain't been on this page in so long. But anyway, check this out. Go give me some money by purchasing this book right here. Other than that, you can keep your $30, bro. I don't need it. But look, check this out, man. I'm getting back over here. Y'all got any questions about how to get your game, how to take that little stream, like Justin, for instance. I'll just call you out right for a second, just that little money, them little $2-3 they gave you. I can show you how to take that, reinvest in yourself, and build something online. Because this is what it's about. It's not about 100,000 followers. That's great if you can get that, but most people are not fortunate enough to have a lot of action or transaction on their pages to get people to follow them. I show people how to take your 9 and 10 followers and turn them into buyers. You know why? Because I learned that in the streets, y'all. That's why I became a marketer. Most street niggas they understand how to sell. And so here's the thing. I learned how to sell by simply making my beats at home back in 1999, 2000, around the streets of Atlanta, Georgia, on the east side, Decatur, Kirkwood, East Lake, going down through Zone 6, Zone 3, Bankhead, talking to folks about music and learning about what other people else wanted. And so what I did was took that knowledge and took my own stuff, started writing my own books, started making my own videos, started writing my own screenplays, and now I got a 6-figure business online in its sleep. So this is what I'm saying to you, Just, and anybody like that, anybody watching this on a replay, even if you do a replay. So anyway, what they do is you take that little money, right, reinvest it in yourself. But you got to know how to do it. You got to know what you need, because you don't need 100,000 followers. You can turn 100 people into paying customers. So let's just say if you work at Walmart or any gas station, you might work at a warehouse. I don't know what you do for a living. Anybody who watching this, you make $10, $15 an hour, whatever you make, maybe $7 an hour, who cares? But you got your part-time thing at home where you making songs. You can take them songs, learn how to flip that, make an EP or something like that, like I do. Do anything and make a little more money off of it. It's so many ways you can take your little song, not just stream it, press it up. You can get a billboard. Man, there's so much you can do to make you some extra money on the side. You ain't got to quit your job. You ain't got to leave your girl. You ain't got to leave your kids behind. You can make money from home. And that's what I teach people how to do. And that's what you're going to do right here. Anybody got any questions? I'm going to get over here and get started what I'm doing. I got about 15 more minutes with y'all, and it's a wrap. So anyway, holler at me, let me know.
Salute to the Dream Builders. How y'all feeling? Okay, check this out, y'all. So now we get into the money now. We get into the money. So you're gonna get this Excel sheet. I want to show you how to use it, but let me talk to you about, optimizing and maintaining your funnel, things like that. So every week, what I need you all to be ready to do, all right? I need you to be ready to check everything. You want to know the data. And remember what I showed you in Webinar Jam, right? Remember how I showed you in Webinar Jam. I need you to become very familiar with this, right? So in Webinar Jam, I need you to become very familiar with your analytics. You need to be able to go ahead and scale webinars. 9, all right. Right now, you had 9 visitors. You had a sign-up rate of 33%. 3 registrants, so that shows you 33%. And then you had, this is literally how it's going to look. You're going to get 9 people to register. You're going to get a sign-up rate of 30%. Let's say 30%. So you're going to get 3 to sign up. You're going to get 1 attendee. Okay? This is what you need to be able to look at. And then you want to know, okay, what was the session length? So you want to start looking at these peak times and drop times. If you find that, so what we did with a client was we had to look at the drop-off time. And now you can expect some drop-offs when you start revealing the offer, when you get to the pitch. People are just naturally going to drop off. You can make it more exciting, or you can have an incentive at the end where they don't drop off and they stay to the end, which is good, so they can really hear the information. But typically where you start seeing the drop-offs is, when you hire your school, we logged in and went and showed the entire back office. It was about 25 minutes. That was a high drop-off rate. But we would have never known that if we didn't look at our analytics. Our analytics tell us how to move, not our feelings. You're gonna look and you're gonna get to a point where you're like, man, I only got 20 people on. That's okay. I prefer you to be figuring out your analytics and your drop-off rates and all of those things with 20 people on, rather than you got 200 people on and now you're still making mistakes, so your webinar isn't optimized the way you want to. So we make, like, doing those first 4 to 8 webinars, we're trying to make as many tweaks as possible, not a lot. So when I tweak, I go 1 tweak at a time. So for instance, if I look at this and I see the drop-off rate, I'm only going to focus on how do I increase the drop-off rate. So I'm going to make tweak. How do I lower the drop-off rate? So I'm going to make tweaks based on that problem right there. The data has shown me that that's a problem. So right here, boom, people are on, and I'm like, wait a minute, 5 minutes. Now I know this is me because I just got on and hopped off. But in 5 minutes, they're dropping off. Let me go to my webinar. Let me go to the replay. What's happening in those 5 minutes? Oh, okay, it's the 5 minutes where I'm talking about, I tell that joke about this, and it's a long joke, and people start getting like disinterested or whatever, right? And so it's like, I'm gonna take that joke out. You see how the data gets you to make decisions? So if you start seeing what we typically want to do is, we want this to be right about 30% converting, right? And so, like, but a good conversion is still 20%. That's good. I want mine to be right about 30%, 3 out of 10 people. Now, when I launch, I'm getting 50% or sometimes even 60 because I'm launching to a warmer leads. And I tell you all, I do that because I'll make sure to start list building. I'll put out content. I'll warm people up, and I'll do the right market research. So if you want to increase the sign-up rate, then you got to increase the market research that you're doing so you can make the registration page say exactly what it needs to say. So I'm telling you right now, this sign-up rate is based off of what's said on that registration page, and then where are they coming from? So if they're coming from an ad, they don't know you, then it may be a lower sign-up rate because they're like, okay, I'm coming there, I don't know this person, and this information is not really helping me as much. So you got 2 things at play. At first, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on the easier one, which is let me change the information on the page and then see if that creates higher conversion. Okay, if that's not doing it, then I have to change how they're coming. So the ads, I may have to change the ad videos. I may have to change the email that I send out, or I may have to change my social media. So now I have to change how they get there. So the data tells us exactly how to move. If this rate is low, it's because the page itself needs to have a convert. It has better content on it. So that registration page. So we got to make sure it's very deliberate. We got to make sure we're calling out our audience. Remember, I told you all about that headline. You got to make sure that headline is on point. If the headline is not on point, then people may be like, look, from the first get-go, they're like, no, I ain't doing it. I don't even know what you're talking about. We got to make sure those bullet points. Are you doing 4 bullet points or 3 bullet points that people actively want to learn and hear from? If you're not, then people may be leaving your page. Is there any distract?
Okay, y'all, look, check this out. That's my time for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and get busy now. Find what I was looking for. So again, it's been Terrence Woodburn. Go over there and check that book out. The price on this thing already changing up. I already put that price in this morning. So this is now a $250 book. The Mega Man on using marketing is $500. But for the next few days, you can get the first chapter of this book on Amazon absolutely free. The first chapter of Surviving the Music Business on Amazon. Listen, y'all, I appreciate everybody checking in with this channel. Man, I really do. You know, we hope to have some great material coming for you very soon. Man, this has been swamped, man. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes you got to cut stuff off. But anyway, this thing will be here, and we will keep continuing to upload, share different insights with you. But always, again, you know, we're going live back again in the community, starting with, I don't know what this is, probably in July, building it up again. So again, make sure you get in by knowing Surviving the Music Business. For the next few days only, that will be a book. First chapter only. Available on Amazon.com. Go over there right now. It is perfectly free for the first chapter. After that, you know you're going to have to pay something for it. But listen, thank you for watching today's video. Today's live. I'm going to go ahead and get started on this little bit I got over here. I appreciate all y'all liking and watching. And that's it, my dog. Peace.